Hi. Welcome to the show. I'll be your entertainer tonight. I hope you all are nice and comfy because today we have something a little different for you in store. I know our circus has a reputation of weird, fun experiences that you can't get anywhere else. And today I've prepared something exciting. Or at least, I think it's exciting for me. You might find it less fun as the night goes on, but that's perfectly fine. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the waivers you signed when you entered this big talk. You waive your right to sue us. You waive your right to, basically everything that could go wrong might go wrong today. So, I guess this is your last chance to back out before the show gets started. But you wouldn't leave me, right? You wouldn't leave me. You have to stay here, nice and comfy. Okie dokie, why don't you close your eyes and we will jump right into the hypnosis. Look at all of you closing your eyes so obediently. That's exactly what I like to see. And so, I'm sure you've all heard a little bit about hypnosis, or maybe you've seen a hypnotism show, where they kind of bring someone on stage and they make them do all kinds of embarrassing acts. Don't worry, we're not doing that here. Instead, you'll realize that by the end of this show, you will have had so much fun, so much enjoyment. Debatable, I guess. So much enjoyment that you'll want to come back. You'll want to come back to this show, and you'll want to come to the other circus shows that my coworkers put on. So, think of this as like a little indoctrination. I know that's a scary, scary word, but I promise you're in good hands. Even though you can't see my hands, on account of my costume. Yeah, but you're gonna have fun, okay? And if you don't have fun, I will break your kneecaps. So, without further ado, close your eyes if you opened them because I said something weird. I didn't say anything weird, in fact. You're imagining things. I would never commit bodily harm against you, my wonderful patrons. Yeah, so close your eyes. Now, yes, even you in the mat, close your eyes. Thank you. You're not allowed to leave anymore. The bouncers will return you back to your seat. You missed your chance. So let's all close our eyes and get really, really comfortable. And we're all gonna take a nice, big, deep, collective breath together to kind of release all the tension that's been building up in our bodies, because I think I've been talking a little bit too long and a little bit too fast, but that's perfectly fine. I've I've been doing this a long time. This is definitely not my first rodeo. It's definitely not my first circus. I mean, I've been working here many years. In fact, I'm the best. I'm the best jester in the whole circus. I think you'll come to find. And hypnotism is my specialty. Oh yeah, a collective breath in through the nose, Inhaling very nice, very calmly, and exhaling. There we go. Inhaling and exhaling. Just letting our breath find its natural, normal pattern. Because tonight you're gonna have fun. Like I said. um, I'm having fun. You're having fun, right? I think you'll find that you're gonna have fun. Ooh, I feel really nervous. Alrighty. Nice, nice. We're all breathing. You're all relaxing. I can see it. Your shoulders are falling down, leaning back against your chairs. Your face is more relaxed. And even your body finds itself just sinking deeper and deeper into your chair. You're letting my words wash over you, surround you. The sound of my voice is really the only thing you need to focus on, after all. There's no need for you to think about anything else. There's no need for you to think about your life outside the circus, because right now the circus is all that matters. You came here for respite. You came here to relax. You came here to have a great night, to be entertained, and to enjoy a wide variety of shows. And I promise you, our circus will not disappoint. I know we have a bit of a reputation to uphold for being the best, the most entertaining, the most wild and chaotic experiences. But we're always looking for new subjects, talent, and some of you I see in this crowd look like you could fit in here. So if you're curious about that, definitely stick around after the show. I would love to talk to you. But yeah, letting yourself relax. Letting yourself just drift off into complete and utter relaxation. I really want you to banish all thoughts of your past life, your life beyond this circular wall curtain. I don't really know how to describe a big top, honestly. It's something that I'm still working on when I do this. But something beyond this circle, let's say. You don't need to think about those things because you want to have fun. And I want you to have fun. I want you to feel happy. Happy. Joy. And I know that you have the potential to really enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, what would it take for you to let go of your life outside this circle? What would it take for you to release any thoughts of stuff like school work, relationships, family, friends, all those stresses, all those worries, all those unnecessary fluffs. That's all it is, really. It's just fluff. I'm sure some ideas are already percolating in your mind of what you could do to let go of those thoughts, but I have something simpler, easier, and more fun. Let's harken back to that idea of all that extra stuff being fluff. I want you to imagine all those little things you're worried about, all those little things that concern you. I want you to imagine it all as little, soft, fluffy balls of cotton. Cotton that is just filling up your mind. Cotton that you don't need. And maybe it's dyed a certain color, even. It's dyed that color by the worries, by your schoolwork, by your job, by your friends, your family, your relationships, partners, even, that don't want you to have fun, that are preventing you from the pure hedonistic lifestyle that you could live. You have so much potential for fun and enjoyment. You have so much potential and you're not even tapping in to a fraction of it. But here at the circus, I know we can change that. I know we can change that. So, imagining that fluffy, cotton-filled head of yours and all those little pieces dyed and soaked and weighed down, weighed down, weighed down, weighed down by your worries. Huh. It doesn't feel good, does it? It feels so heavy. Oh, it feels so stuffy. And it doesn't feel good, does it? You want to feel light, don't you? You want to feel light and fluffy and free? You do, right? Nod your heads for me if you agree. I'm seeing the nods. I'm seeing the nods around all the crowd. Good job, everyone. Good job. I know it can be hard to move when you're already feeling so relaxed, but you did good. So, what do you think we need to do to get rid of all that heavy, wet dye that is invading and preventing our fluffy little heads from being free? No ideas? No? That's okay, because I know what to do. You need to wring it out. You need to wring it out. So, let's start extracting those fluffy little balls from our brain. I want you to tip your head to one side, left or right, whatever feels best for you, doesn't matter. Tip your head to one side and bring your ear to your hand and just start miming as if you're pulling it out. Pulling out all that fluff out your ear, from your brain. Getting it all out of your skull. Maybe you want to try the other side too. Maybe there's a piece that's really stuck in there that you think you can only get from the opposite side of your head. So tip your head to the other side and then pull it all out. And now, look in your lap. Oh my goodness, disgusting. It's so wet. It's so ugh, gross. Dyed with all these nasty colors that are preventing you from being free. So let's gather it all up into a nice little ball and let's squeeze it. Bring your hands together and just squeeze all that fluff. Yeah, just like that. Squeeze and wring and twist and tear and I'm sorry, that's a little bit too intense. Wring and squeeze and squish those little balls of fluff until all the wet, heavy dye has been removed from your fluffy little balls. And you'll find now, when you open your hands, look at that. The fluff. It's no longer wet. It's no longer dyed a natural, weird, gross colors that other people imparted on you. Instead, it's dyed its beautiful, natural color, your mind's color. Isn't that beautiful? I want you to just look down into your little hands, looking at that fluff, admiring your natural color. That color represents your true potential, you know? That color represents your full potential for fun, for pleasure, for hedonism. And it can all be yours. It can all be yours. So now that we have this nice, pure, fluffy cotton balls with their natural, beautiful color, your color, let's put it back into our mind, shall we? Let's kind of form it into a nice little ball. Yeah, use your hands. Use your hands. Form that ball of fluff. And we're going to bring it up to our forehead. And we're just going to smack it in there, okay? We'll do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe give it a nice few extra smacks. Really seat it in there. And boom, there we go. Your head has now been returned to its purest state. You now have all that nice, fluffy little thoughts. Your thoughts. Your pure, natural thoughts. Your pure, natural color. Your full potential for fun has been unlocked. And it's beautiful. It really is. You know? It always makes me so very happy to see a new generation of circus performers be born. It always makes me so happy to see people with such potential like yours, to come into my tent. Because if you're here, it means that you were picked out from the masses of patrons to become a new performer in our circus. You have some sort of potential, and I just unlocked it. I know, it's a little bit confusing. I can see some concern across your faces. But don't worry, we're gonna take very good care of you. And you'll find that through your meetings with me and the ringmaster, we'll find out exactly what kind of act you're suited for. And we'll find out what kind of modifications your body will need to best, suit that act. We have a very skilled team of surgeons and physiotherapists and all sorts of people ready to do experimental procedures on you, on your body, so that you can be the best performer possible. I know. I know it's exciting. I'm very excited for you all. I'm so very excited. I just, yes, I know. I know you can barely contain yourselves. I can see some of you just quivering in excitement. Or at least I think it's excitement. Maybe some of you are scared, but you won't be scared for very long. A few more sessions with me, and you'll find that we have always been your family. We've always been there for you. We are the ones who care the most about you and your life. We care so, so much, so much about you and your life and your potential. And that's why you were brought here. And that's why we're gonna do some work together. Alright. Well, now that your head is so fluffy and filled to the brim with your natural color, your natural potential, I think it's time for you to start exploring what that potential is. So remember that color you saw in your hands with that little ball of fluff that was your mind? Sometimes that color can be a sort of hint to what field you might best be suited for in this circus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe you saw green. If it was green, then we think you'll be best suited in the acrobatics, the aerial side of things, the rings, the high beam, the trampoline, ooh, all that good stuff. I always have such fun watching people on the really high beam. Oh my goodness, it's just so exhilarating. Or maybe you saw red. Then you're probably gonna go into more feats of strength and really intense physical exertions, like the strongman and the contortionists. Oh, I love contortionists. Or maybe you saw blue, in which case, well, mm, you won't really get to be a performer, but we kind of just use blue people for body parts. And I'm very sorry if that's you. Oh, please don't cry. It will make very good use of your legs. Or what other colors are there? Yellow. If you saw yellow, well, you'll get to be like me. A jester, a clown, an entertainer. It's gonna be a lot of fun training you. And, you think I'd know more of my colors? Well, anyway, those are my favorite things. And, well, blue's not really my favorite, it's just the sad reality that some of you are gonna have to face is, we're going to use your organs, your body parts to enhance some of the other more skilled performers in the making here. And And that's good, you know? That's very good. We need more blues. Um, but I kinda brought down the mood, didn't I? Well, I know. Why don't I tell you all a little joke? Let's think. Well, I would tell you a hypnosis joke, but you'd probably forget it anyways. hmm hmm In fact, most of you are gonna forget this experience entirely. You're going to wake up from this trance, believing that it's your own choice to join the circus. You're not gonna remember how I manipulated you and told you all those things about the colors or the jobs here. And you're certainly not gonna remember how I changed you all. You're just gonna think that I told you the best jokes, the best entertainment, the best physical comedy you've ever seen. And you're gonna walk out of this tent thinking, man, circus performers have so much fun. I want to join the circus. I want to go find the ringleader and ask them about openings. Yeah, it's all gonna be your own choice. Some of you might go right after the show's done. Some of you might watch some other shows first and then realize, huh, yeah, I think I do want to join the circus. And some of you might even wait till tomorrow to come back and try and join, and will just enjoy the night like you normally planned to when you first walked through our gates. This is just to prevent that huge exodus of people all rushing the ringleader at once. There's kind of an issue. I kind of forgot just how much an influence I have on your fragile little minds. And that was my first big mistake. But this show has been a long time coming. Many iterations, many changes, many revisions as I experimented on lovely people just like you. So, in a few seconds, I'm gonna snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, you will all awaken. You will awaken in a roarous laughter as if I just told you the best joke you've ever heard. And then I'm gonna end the show, and everything will proceed just as I have spoken. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank you. You've been such a great crowd. I always have so much fun at performing for you all. It was a lovely, lovely night, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of the circus. Once again, I am Kreo the Jester, and I will see you all again very, very soon, I hope. Come back again. Bye-bye.